Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Terraforming Mars, one of my favorite real-life board games. We are playing as the United Nations Mars Initiative here, which I've never actually played as, even in real life, I think. And I feel like they're actually doing pretty well here. We just keep getting to raise our terraforming rating fairly cheaply. It's just the important thing is we have to make sure to get our terraforming rating up through some other means. We are playing with a special house rule developed by a good friend of mine, Demonac, which says we are not allowed to purchase milestones, and we are not allowed to fund awards. You can compete for an award once it has been funded, but that's it. That's just a way to boost the difficulty level a wee bit. Because especially, like, the milestones are just such huge points, and we could actually get Terraformer basically next round. So, we are at the end of Generation 6. I do have the option of plopping down a greenery. And plopping it is good because people can do things that like destroy your plants, so not spending it can be bad. But because I'm going to be last to play next round, I'm going to delay it. Next round, I may just do something like when it comes to my turn, I might just go greenery city or something like that, or greenery city, or I don't know, something like that. So I will just pass here. We're going to end this generation. Almost have enough heat banked up to get a free temp up. If you are the person who brings the temperature to 0, and there are oceans left, you do get to place a free ocean, which is nice. It wouldn't surprise me if you hit 0 this round, depending on exactly what people have. So yeah, see, we're going to be last to act here. That's why I held on to the greenery. Now, ideally, I was going to say, if we can get a card that places the city. Now, this is a card that places the city, but it's a different card. It places it on the Phobos space tile right over here, so there's no adjacency or anything like that. It is worth 3 victory points by itself, which is pretty amazing, and gives you titanium production. This is actually a really strong card. If we take this, though... Well, here's the thing. We could take it and not build it this turn, because I might still want to just build a city over here to setting up some good board presence. Bush is actually kind of nice. It's a lot of plant production. You know what? I think I do like this. And we've had some titanium to make this a little cheaper. So I'm going to keep that and likely buy it. We don't have 5 science tags, so we can't do an interstellar colony ship. Underground detonation lets you spend 10 money to raise the heat level by 2, which is pretty nice. It may be a little late for it. What I'll do is I'll grab this imported nitrogen card. Whether or not I use it, I don't know, but I think I might just want to deny it from someone else. Industrial Center here lets you spend money to permanently increase your steel production. Also puts a tile on the board. This lets you use standard projects for cheaper. Well, it gives you 3 money back every time you do it. So it doesn't make it cheaper. You have to have enough money, but you get some of the money back. I'll just grab this, but I'm not sure if we're going to buy it. Mostly I was doing it as a block. What was the 4th card we got? Building Industries. Takes away power. Gives you production for fair decent. I like the idea of grabbing this. We're going to have some titanium production, which does let us do this. It gives us terraforming plants, and we can add microbes to a card, and we can add animals. Right now we don't have the animals, but we would get a lot of value from this. I think I'm going to grab it. I think I'm going to live without the rest. Remember, I would like to place a regular city this turn. I'm going to place it here. It's going to be great. You can't place cities next to each other. And when you place greeneries, it has to be adjacent to one of your tiles that you already own, if possible. Please, no one build a city here. No one build a city here. No one build a city here. Nobody build a city here. Tharsis, I'm looking at you. Uh-huh. Okay, that's fine. So, just double checking. Yeah, I'm not going to Phobos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a standard project to build a city. Costs 25. But this gives you +1 income, which is nice. I'm going to use this. I'm going to place the city here. And then I'm going to use my stored up plants to build a greenery here. So this city is going to be worth 3 victory points at the end. And of course, we get 1 for each greenery as well. The VP down here is just VP on cards. Doesn't count your board or anything. So that's a really good city placement. We also get extra steel because we plopped it there. I'm feeling pretty good about all that. Someone's going to place down a commercial district and block a style site. Oh, over there. No, that's fine. Now, red might end up putting another greenery there. Purple might place one there. I can place one here to boost the city, which is good. Which means really what I want to do is probably consider building another city here, because then I get to double dip on a greenery here. It becomes a really optimal placement. Now, I would love to go and fund the Terraformer milestone, because I have reached 35. There it is. I was going to say, it should be lit up. And it would be worth 5 victory points. This is absolutely what you want to do, except we're not going to do it because we're artificially boosting our difficulty. But it does hurt my heart a little bit. I think we are going to be playing one of those. Oh, first though, this... Okay, no, we're not going to because I won't be able to afford it. We'll still be able to afford one of them because they're both space projects, right? Oh, no! Because this one I can afford because maybe we'll still be fine. But this is too good. We can't not do this action. That is way too important. We're also going to go and put a couple of microbes on our nitrite-reducing bacteria. So there's only one ocean to be placed. Only 2 more opportunities to boost the oxygen level. Lots of temperature left. Now, here's the thing. You ideally want to... Greeneries boost oxygen level. You want to place greeneries while there's still oxygen to be boosted. So that you get the bonus of, well, the greenery will give me victory points in my city or whatever later on. But also, I want to have boosted this so I get the terraforming rating. So we actually might want to just buy a greenery as our action next turn. Because we know where we're going to want one. We're going to want one here. So our next turn, I may have wanted to save money. Well, we're going to make 36, actually 39. No, we're going to be fine. Because that will be 39 is not enough for both, actually. I may have wanted to not spend that last bit of money. So here, you don't have enough tokens to raise the terraforming, so you're just going to give yourself a token. And, of course, tardigrades as well. I mean, the power generation is good, but... No, I have an action. Don't lie to me. Just hadn't refreshed yet. We're still next turning. So that is it for us. We have no money for anything. We'll just skip. And then hard pass. Thank you. Now, it's possible that people won't max out the auction this turn, but it is probable that they will. Now, if we could get a card that gives us a few extra bucks or a few extra plants, that'd be kind of nice. I mean, that would give us a plant production. It also lets us put a couple of bacteria on things. Now, remember, I still have some pretty expensive cards in here. This does give us plants, and I would be able to discount it by 6 by spending titanium. So that's become 17, which would let me place a greenery. So effectively, yeah. Okay. So effectively, I'm spending 17. I'll get enough plants to get a greenery. So the question is 17 plus the city. That's 32, 42. No, I'm still short. That's too bad. And steal stuff, restricted area. I have a lot of cards in my hand. I'm not probably planning on using any of these too much. I think I'll select this. I don't know if we'll buy it. Immigrant City. We do have the power. So yeah, placing this. Most of the cards that place a city cost power. This one also costs us money, except that every time a city tile is placed, including this one, we increase our money production. So really, it's bring our money down by 1 for a fairly cheap city placement. Oh, and that actually makes everything else work. You can place city tile anywhere. Okay, there you go. We can get a cheap city and we can make everything work. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This makes the next card a lot cheaper. Costs us a victory point. This is good early to help build the eco. And you play space event card. We've got 1 in our hand. Do I care about blocking things from other people? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters here. Okay. So we know we have to buy Immigrant City. So that's 16 money accounted for. 16 plus the 23. 1639. That's exactly what I have. Except, rather than place the greenery that way, if we play the imported nitrogen, we can also get it, which gives us some extra money. I still don't think I'm going to buy anything else. Shuttles, Space projects, cost power, gives income. Hold on, do I... Shit, I'm going to have to redo the math again. So, effectively 16, because you got to buy it. 16, 26. And this is going to be discounted by 3 for another 17. That's 35. 38, because I've got to buy the card. I hope that's correct. Hold on. I need to make sure to boost my Terraforming rating as well. I need to save 3 money for that. So if I shuttles, I won't be able to do it. Okay. Only buying Immigrant City. Hopefully I've done this correctly. Now, I'm hoping if none of the first 2 increase the oxygen level... you're going to steal, hopefully not from me. You stole 2 of my steel. That's actually okay-ish. We weren't relying on the steel this turn. Hold on. Is Immigrant City a building card? Oh, shit. I have way more money than I thought. I forgot I did have this much steel to do stuff with. Now, here's the thing. Does anyone have, like, 8 plants? You've got 7, 3... Okay, so no one can build a greenery for free. Because here's the thing. I want to make 2 plays here. I want to build the greenery first, so then I lock in the oxygen. But then that leaves a really good place for a city here. If I build a city first, I might not be able to get the extra TR from finishing the oxygen. And while I can do both, the problem is I want to raise my plants by playing imported nitrogen. So it'll cost me an action to do this and then an action for the greenery. I think we're going to take the risk that we may not be at the point of oxygen. So my plan is I'm going to play the Immigrant City first. But yeah, we can play it for a total of 3. I could have bought the shuttles. I don't know if I could have played it this turn, but it would have been a good one to have, and I would have wanted to. So the plan is to place it right here. I mean, a city here is also a good spot because it's next to 2 things. But let me do this first. I don't know. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe I just want to play 2 cities this turn. I mean, this also gives us Terraform rating. No, so now we want to play this as early as possible. We're going to discount it as much as we can. I mean, we're going to get a Terraform rating anyway, but... and yes, I do want to put 3 more on this. And then we might just start putting points on tardigrades more. Depending on how long we think the game is going to go. Or how many times I'm going to get to raise the heat. I'm going to assume... So I currently have 6 tokens on this. I'm going to assume that raising the heat twice is all we can really expect. We might be able to do a 3rd time on that card, but... One's going to be on this generation. Which... It's 9 and 10. If I think it's going to end on 11, which at this point it might be, we may be able to do it a 3rd time. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, this doesn't raise the heat. It gives us terraforming, so it actually does buy us more time. I was thinking the greenhouse gas ones. Like, if we're raising the heat to get the terraformer rating, it'll end sooner, but it's not. Oh, someone did build the city there. Okay. So, it sort of broke even either way. So, I do want to go and do a greenery here before the O2 can't be raised anymore. We're going to put it right there, which will basically that's a 3-point move. 1 for the greenery, and then 1 for being adjacent to each city, which is going to be great. I mean, we may as well take the free heat boost, too, before someone steals our heat. That's fine. We're going to have a lot of points for terraforming rating. But, of course, that's specifically what we're focusing on. Meanwhile, Tharsis has got... Actually, our board position's gone up a bit, but I guess Tharsis and Helion are both going to gain a fair amount of points from board thing. This city here, it's great, because it's next to 2 greeneries, so you didn't even have to build those. Got some birds out at well, which are eating some plants. So I ate some of Helion's plants when it came into play. What's Yellow doing? He's claiming the Banker Award. So, Banker... reward, it gives victory points to the person with the highest money production. Actual money, not money from terraforming, but the money income over here. And not money that you have, but your actual income rate. We might actually be able to compete for 2nd place there. 1st place seems a little far away, but we can see what we can do. But first, I need to hit this button, because it's way, way, way too good. There we go. And yes, we're also going to be doing something like this. It's a TR. Okay. I wish I'd bought shuttles, because it would have been perfect. We had 3 and then 10. We would have totally been able to drop shuttles here. I forgot that we had all the steel sitting around. So the fact that we have steel production means that grabbing cards with the building tag is good. Because cards with the building tags you can cheapen with the steel thing. So that's a hard grade. That brings you up to 8. I mean, okay, so the auction is done. The oceans are done. I don't think this is going to finish this turn. I don't think it's going to finish next turn either. Which means I can use this to put 2 on there. So next turn I'll use this. It'll then be down to 2. Turn after that, I guess I could do this to boost it, which is worth a victory point, same as this. On the other hand, if I just boost you here and then boost you here, I think it comes out to exactly the same overall. And if the game goes 1 extra round, I'm going to boost you 2. It's not going to end next round. So if I do this and this again, that's a point. If I do this and this again, and then use it the extra time. Yeah, no, because it'll only be sitting at the 2. I think 2. Next turn, yeah. So I'll use it, it'll be down to 2, but I just use it again, it's 3. I think it comes out to the same, and if a game goes on 1 extra round than expected, if I put the tokens on this guy, we might get 1 extra TR out of it. We will see. So someone's also funded the miner, which is to have the most steel and titanium banked. Not production, but banked. All of them are banked. The thermalist is banked heat, the miner is banked metal. It's just the banker, weirdly, is not about having it banked, it's about income. So I have no more actions left. I've got that done. I could go and build a power plant, but I don't want to. I could have built shuttles, but I didn't do the math right. So we'll just go ahead and pass now. I think that's okay. We're going to have plenty of cash next turn, because we had 13 left over. Good terraformer rating. I mean, we're actually making 44 per turn now, which I think is effectively the highest income in the game. But it's not true income from the banker's point of view. Very nice. If the next round is the last one, we will be acting first, which is pretty good. Okay, Lake Marineris is an insanely good card. It's only costs 18 for 2 victory points and placing 2 oceans, each of which increase the terraform rating. But because the temperature needs to be 0 and above, it's usually likely that Lake Marineris, these oceans will often just be gone. And in fact, that's the case. Right now, I'd be paying 18 for 2 victory points, which right at the end of the game, when you're just desperately trying to find those last few victory points, might be fine. Do I have a Jovian tag yet? No, so I wouldn't be able to play Beam from a Thorium Asteroid. We could consider the Large Convoy. Places an ocean, gives you cards and stuff. So none of these are really what we're looking for. Maybe we'll inert gases. This is sort of 7 per victory point. Well, we're also spending money, so it's 8.5 for victory point, which is not a very good ratio. But if we play it this turn, we'll also get a turn or 2 potentially of income. In any case, it's the best one to claim to keep here. Whether or not we place it down, I don't know. Urbanized area has to be placed adjacent to at least 2 other city tiles. So that's really good at screwing up other people's placements. Like I could drop it here, which would be fine. Actually, it's not bad. It's next to 3. You know, it's next to 3 greeneries. I like that. I think that's going to be worth paying. I think it's a little late for the equatorial magnetizer, because we're only going to be able to use it, maybe once. And I don't even have that much. We actually lower your power generation to do this, which isn't what we're looking for. This boosts metal and oxygen. It's too late for that. Okay, urbanized area is definitely the right one to draft. Dome Crater, we can't play it. The oxygen's too high. So we'll just do that. We still have some expensive stuff. I think we're taking the urbanized area. That might be it. Yeah, we still have some expensive stuff, although maybe it's too late for the Space Mirror to do anything. Yeah, I think it was a mistake drafting that. So, alright, we're going to play Phobos if we can. We have no more titanium, so it actually costs 25. 35. 38. 42, 52. I could play everything, except for the Space Mirror. I said 52, right? Which still leaves me 3 to use my ability. If I miss math, then I just won't play it this turn, but I think that's correct. Do. Another city, which gives him more income. Actually, double income. So you get one... If you take the standard action, build a city, you get an income per turn. And Tharsis gets an income whenever they place cities. So... was there an order? Yeah, I think I want to put down the urbanized area here before someone puts something else in there. So let's do this. We can bring down the cost as well, which I've got to remember. And yeah, we could also play it here. But it's not as adjacent to as much stuff. Yeah, no. There's going to be great. So that cost us our 1 power generation. So we got no more, but it was a great play. Let me just swing over here. You've got 2 tokens on you, right? Yeah, right, because you got the 5, so that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use this before, I don't know, someone eats all the bacteria off of it, if they've got a card to do something like that. Although there's still 2 left. Nothing else, I think, really totally mattered in terms of turn order. It's a pretty good one if you've got a lot of Jovian tags. Jovian cards tend to be pretty strong. Fairly expensive, but pretty strong if you can combo them in cool ways. Small animals happening. So again, I'm not allowed... It's like, it's taunting me. It's like, no, you want to hit this button. Yes, I do. Oh my god. Because it's sort of a, like, it's 5 points, but if it's like the other person, the person you're directly competing with, it's a 10-point swing. We could just easily just lose. Like, we could lose if we just don't fund it. And if someone else snags it, and, you know, Hellion is getting pretty close, like, it could be really, really annoying, but... Self-imposed rules. Okay, we definitely need to make sure to hit that. So that's, at this point, it's not about the income, it's about 1 victory point for 3 points, which is pretty good. I'm trying to see if there's an ideal order between these. I mean, I guess I could play both, was still the thing, right? So it doesn't actually matter. I think. It's a 2-point play. And sort of it'll discount itself, because there's going to be at least 1 more round. There might be 2. So I make 4 money back from that. Mostly depends on how much people raise the temp. Which we're not going to be doing right now. So, it's not even worth victory points. We might be able to make it... We might pick it up anyway, just for whatever, by having the extra titanium. In any case, it's the right thing to do right now is to play the Phobos Space Haven. So that's going to get placed right over here. Boom. Done. Our income is 8. Are we in 2nd place for the banker now? Yes, solidly in 2nd place. I don't know if we can get 4 more income to compete for 1st, but hey, it's at least 2 more victory points for us over here, which is really lovely. So we're going to put another one on the tardigrades. There is going to be 1 more round. Oh, hold on. That was my 2nd action. Wait for it to come back around. Someone's playing for mining rights somewhere. No, refresh, please. There you go. We'll use this. So the plan was to use this. We're going to put 2 more, so that way next turn I can hit this button. What if it goes an extra round? Because next turn, I could put on tardigrades and then use tardigrades itself. I guess either way, yeah. If it goes an extra round, either way I get an extra victory point by playing on tardigrade. If I play once here and once here, in either order, it'll be the extra. And at least playing this way gives me the extra income on the final bonus round, if there is one. Okay. Just double checking my sanity. No more actions left over here. Can't afford the Space Mirror. We could sell the Space Mirror, but whether I sell the Space Mirror now or after doesn't make a difference. Because you sell it back for $1. So I spent 3 to grab it, sell it back for $1. It means we wasted 2. Not the end of the world. Okay, so we'll skip our 2nd action, and then we'll pass, a hard pass when it comes to our turn again. Oh, he claimed the last milestone. Well, there you go. At least I can't be taunted with Terraformer anymore. Although it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, it turns red now. That's nice. And originally when we were playing the game, I don't think this tooltip existed on the side. Really handy. So I just have to pass. Yeah, if some reason... Okay, I was going to say, I know one person had a lot of heat left. And Helion, I mean, is the heat generator. I don't know. Okay, he does have some heat generation. It's the heat generation corporation. Doesn't necessarily mean that's where we are in the state of the game. But there could be some extra boosting there. We might have 2 rounds left. It could easily finish next turn. Depends on if people are making a run for it. Yeah, our income per turn is crazy sauce because of our terraforming rating. And we're starting with 45 points. I'm actually feeling pretty good. The fact I was worried when we didn't have a board presence, but we're going to have quite a few points on the board, which is going to be great. Plus some victory points over here. Although, Helion, we know you've got 6. Mining Guild, we know you've got 8. Tharsis only 1 on cards. So Mining Guild is going to have 8 points on cards alone, but they're only at 30 over here. No, I'm fairly happy. It's too late for Steelworks, although it's a great card. It's too late for Towing Comet. Oxygen and Ocean does nothing. We don't have 2 science tags. We're probably not playing this either. We might just take one for a block. Because this can stop someone from getting extra Jovians. Because I think the Mine Guild had some cards. Cards played? Is it you that had the... No, someone's got a thing where for every Jovian tag a thing is there. Maybe it was an event that they played. That just triggered the one time. Okay. So I'm not worried about hate blocking this. What I'll do is I'll grab Plantation. If we end up drafting another science card and then buying both, like buying that and the Plantation, then that actually won't be too bad. We can't get more oxygen from greeneries, but they're still victory points. We don't have 7 science, so we can't do anti-gravity technology. I don't know if anyone does. None of these are actually terribly useful. I don't think I want to drop my income at this point because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any of these. So I don't know. Does someone close to the science tags? It'd be really nice on a tooltip over here if it told you how many science tags everyone had when you moused over instead of having to check them individually. 1 and just check Helion. Okay, no one can do the anti-grav technology regardless. So here, I'll grab that just to deny someone from the ability to steal heat from someone. The development center is great early on. Pay 1 power to draw a card. That's insane. Might still have some value, but I'll grab the solar power and might draft it just for 1 victory point. It's not like, from a card value point of view, it doesn't make much sense. But right now, we're just trying to get any victory points we can. Being able to place a cheap plantation would be nice, but we don't have the 2nd victory point. Lava flows, hold on. You place a volcano token. Hold on. Is there a volcano still left? No. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I thought there were 4 volcano tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Tharsis, Arceus, Pavis. Where's Arzia Mons? Oh, there. Okay. Hard to see it. Kind of white on white. Okay. Yeah, all the volcano places are used up. I think you would still get the 2 temperature rise here. I'm actually not sure, and I'm considering drafting this just an experiment. Because boosting the temperature twice, so 9 per, is, well, it's 21. So slightly over 10 per. So we're really not getting the value out of this card. But I think it's still one of our better picks. We might grab these 2. So again, here we're going to be paying 14 for 1 victory point. Can I get a victory point cheaper? Well, probably if I just built a greenery. No, that's not cheaper unless I can place an extra 2 of my cities, which I can't. Although placing a city might be better economy. I can't place a city next to 2 greeneries, but I could set ourselves up for another one. If I put a city, say, here, I could put a greenery here afterwards. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be 3 victory points for the 2 actions. You see, this is why, like, right at the end, it can slow down a little bit because you're trying to do victory point math, and I'm honestly not sure where we are. I think 14 for 1 victory point might actually be pretty good for what we can do right now. Although, hold on. 14... Is that what it costs to do an asteroid? Yeah, so 14 for a victory point is basically what this would do. But this will still be worth 1 even if the temperature gets maxed out, which means I have a little bit of extra safety. Okay. 14 for a victory point is bad, But right now, we're just trying to get any victory points we can manage before the end of the game. Oh, I cannot play this. Okay. So, I bought it as an experiment because I didn't know the answer. I knew there was a risk that I would lose 3 money. The 3 money I spent to buy this is lost, unfortunately. Because apparently you can't place it if you can't place the volcano tile. Good to know. So those, yeah, they're not terribly sexy. I think we will focus on some board actions then. I think I will start by placing down a city and then trying to put some greeneries in between. So again, here, lets me put a greenery here, so I get double value for that one, which is kind of nice. I could place a city on one of the tiles that's got some stuff. So if I place a city here, I get 1 plant. I also get 4 money back from being next to an ocean. Here I'd get 6 money back because I'm next to 3 oceans, which makes the city a lot cheaper. It's not next to any greenery now. If I place here, then I'm next to that greenery, and then I can plan on going like city, you know, like assuming it doesn't end this turn, which actually seems fairly likely. I think that it might not. I might have time to go city, greenery in between. But I may as well play here, because I already know then a greenery there becomes kind of good. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's just pick something. Still get $2 back from this ocean. Our income's also going up, which is kind of nice. Since the auction's maxed out, I don't have to rush to get the greeneries down. What if I just place another city right away? In which case, maybe I should have gone double over there. Oh, is this not a city? No, it's a commercial zone. I see. I could do as I could place one here, because then that becomes another good little greenery spot. Greenery there. This can be a steal for maybe something. I get $4 back. So here I get $4 back, and I'm already next to a greenery. Here I'm not, but I will be placing greenery there, because it's a good spot for that. I think it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, isn't it? If it goes another round, if I place here, there might be more opportunity for some stuff. I don't know. It's probably about the same. All right, let's just do this for now. You get in this loop, this decision paralysis loop, as you're trying to like think of all the angles. And my theory is always, okay, if I'm spending this much time on a decision, just goddamn pick something. They're probably both pretty strong. Yes, there's probably one that's slightly more optimal, but at some point, just take your turn. Most of that comes from, you know, playing IRL with your friends. You don't want to take forever. Computer AI, I mean, they'll wait forever, but you guys might not. All right, you have a lot of little actions as well. Okay, so we're broke. What we know we're going to sell, at least lava flows, and honestly, the giant space mirror does nothing for me. Although I don't have to sell it this turn, because going up to 8 money doesn't solve anything. No, that's not true. I could get the solar panel down. Okay, so if I sell this card and this card for 2, I'm now at 8, but I do still have steel, which means I can, in fact, play this card and do that. Is there something that I would rather do first? I don't think it really matters much, but just in case someone's going to eat my bacteria or something, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do this and do that. Birds. Yeah, someone raised it to 0. They could have gotten their free ocean, except that didn't happen. Ooh, you claim that tile. No one else can build there. Ooh. Some greeneries down here. What I could do is I could place a city here next turn, and then greenery in between my 2, which would be really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we are going to boost our terraform rating with this. 3 coins for a victory point is really good, and we'll get the extra income as well. We're going to put a token on the tardigrades. Dun, 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 dun. The Great Dam. It's worth a victory point. Power might still do something too for them. I don't know. So the Thermalist, any chance? Yeah, we actually currently someone funded Thermalist and we have the most heat. We're not generating much. They might end up with more, but at the very least we still should get second point for that, second place. And right now there's a giant tie for the miners. In a case of a tie, so both people or all people in this case, all three people should get 5 points, and the person with 2 should get 2. But clearly, building a little bit more, or just not spending more, could be very strong there, which is okay, because that's kind of the plan. So I can add 2 tokens. At this point, if I add 2 to the bacteria or add 2 to the tardigrades, it comes out to exactly the same thing, 1 extra victory point. So I will use, and I could also use it for a plant, but I can use it next turn, because that'll bring me up to 8, which gives me a free greenery, but I can just do that next turn, which is going to be wonderful. So we'll go ahead and put it on the bacteria card. No more actions, no cards I can afford. We could sell a card, but we could always sell solar power next turn if it comes up to be something that we need 1 extra buck. Otherwise, I'd be okay with playing it to get the extra victory point, but I think we will focus on putting down some cities and some greeneries. So we can just do a hard pass now. Purple, are you done? You're done. Okay. Generation 11. I gotta assume this is going to find the final generation here. Gotta assume it's the final generation. It's possible, because I'm not raising the heat. It's possible that no one's going to do it, but it only needs 3 steps. Someone's even got greenhouse gas producing bacteria. This is going to be okay. We are going to be last in the order here. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. So we really don't want any of that. What I'll do is this, just stop someone from maybe doing weird stuff with production. I don't know. Hold on. Would this let us squeeze an extra victory point? So effectively, this is a 4-cost card, right? 1 for the card, 3 to buy it. You put a resource on something. Tardigrades is going to add 1 to itself this turn. We can add a second one with the CEO's favorite project, which is going to let us get the extra victory point. Because being at 12 will be worth the extra victory point. Especially since we are, I think, going to use our other action card to generate a plant. So I will draft you. Farming, on the other hand, hold on. Farming is worth 2 victory points and the plants. Oh, then I wouldn't have to do... This is probably much better. Yeah. And it can help us get in a better banking position, too, with the income. Yeah, we're going to buy that. Immigration shuttles, we are going to grab. Whether or not we purchase it is a big question mark. So we have 65 money left. Oh, right, I didn't draft the other thing. So I need something that gives us a plant. Although, I guess if I don't grab something that gives us a plant, because at the end of the game, you get one last production phase, and then you get one more chance to spend your plants. So actually, no matter what, we're going to be able to spend plants to put down an extra greenery, whether we buy farming or not. If we do buy farming, it's 2 victory points. So again, we're paying 19, so a little under 10 per victory point. It gets extra income, which may or may not, actually could make a huge difference for banker. So I think we grab the farming. Now, I could also play the immigration shuttles. Now, it's either that or building cities and things like that. Okay, so right now, I have enough money. If I did nothing else, I could build 2 cities and then have 15 left over, right? Because they're 25 each. Is that what we want? And we do get 1 free greenery. I can't put another city in here to help, so I could put a greenery here for double dipping. If I put 1 city here, then I can greenery here for double dip. So I think that's kind of what we're looking for. 1 city, 2 greeneries. 1 which we get for free with this, 1 which we'll pay for. I think that's our best move for victory points here. So that's 48 accounted for, which leaves us with 18 remaining. If we build solar power, I have to decide if I'm going to use the steel or not. If we build the steel power, that leaves us with 7 remaining, which means we can't really do anything with that. That's if we buy the farming, but we're going to buy the farming. So that's, okay, that's 19 accounted for. So I can't do anything, but I think I have to buy farming. And now the immigration shuttle, okay, 3 per city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we count the extras? Yeah, 3 per city, period, not just on Mars. That makes 12, right? So this is a 4 victory point card. And it gives us tons of money. Do I need the farming one? I think it's still pretty efficient. Fuck it. Alright, we're going to stop doing math. I may be wrong. I may have painted myself in the corner, but I'm just going to go and make some decision here and try to lock that in. We will see. We will see. Then I'm going to get the plant to place a plant greenery for quote-unquote free regardless. Watch the game not end this turn. It's possible. I'm not planning on raising the heat. But maybe I should. Not only does it give me a victory point, but it denies someone else the victory point from having raised the heat, right? Oh, here's something I had. No, okay, good. No, we're going to be fine because we can use... Yes, okay. I can use this to raise the terraforming level. So guarantees that. Okay. We don't have to do it first because we probably want to look at city placement if we're worried about anything first. Why can't I play you? Oh, because it's only 2. Okay, but yeah, probably it'll go up. If it doesn't, it's fine, I guess. I might not be in the running for some of the production. Okay, I can discount you. I think immigration shuttle's worth too many points. I have to assume I'm going to use you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to place at least one city, potentially. We might be able to get up higher than that. I need to make sure to leave room for the immigration shuttles, though. City, if I put a city here, it's worth 1 victory point. 25. That's 56 accounted for, which doesn't leave room for everything else. Yeah, I don't know shit. I don't know shit, you guys. Alright, I know I'm going to play this, and I'm going to go ahead and discount it, which will probably help with some of my math figuring out. This might put us out of the running for the minor, but will help to actually probably secure us first place on the banker. Okay, let's also use this. Just because I'm worried I'm going to forget. I need to do that for Terraform rating, and then I can get the bonus Terraform rating. Because it's just such a money-efficient action, right? Got all kinds of things that is affecting monies and incomes. Yeah, that's right, because our income goes down every time someone places a city. I forgot about that. So yes, this is actually going to help us secure banker regardless. Maybe I didn't need to worry about doing it that way. Asteroid. Okay, only 2 more temps left. It means I can play farming now, which I think the 2 victory points is just too huge. I think we have to assume we're going to use this. Done. It does give me enough plants to put something down now, which I think I will do. Oh, he placed there. That's interesting. Yeah, it'd be nice to city and then plant, but I don't have enough to plant another city. So we're going to use this before someone eats my plants. Put it there between my 2 cities. That's a 3 victory point move. Now, it's one I'd already expected. I think we're quite good. I think we're in a pretty good place. Healing is done completely. He's going to eat one of my plants. That doesn't actually make a difference, luckily. Or I'd be pretty pissed. Also, no one got knocked the city this time around. Oh, well, if I want to put a city there, which I did it sort of at some point. I can't anymore, but that's okay because we can't afford it regardless. But we might get one more round. It's possible. Okay, no, only 1 more heat left. Let's see. You don't have enough heat to raise it. You don't have enough. I don't have enough. How much money you got left? That's not enough because it needs to be an asteroid, which is 14. So you can't afford to do it. You could. Mining Guild could choose to boost the temperature and finish the game. Or I could. So I can solar panel here, right? 11 for a victory point. The power generation doesn't really matter. If I go and raise the temp, it costs me 14 instead of 11, but it's not like I can really do anything with the extra money anyway. And importantly, it denies someone else the point from this. So either way, I get 1 point, but this way, I deny someone else the point. So we will do this. Mars is terraformed. This is the last generation. We are going to... wow, I'm happy I didn't accidentally overspend. That would have been really annoying. I'm going to get that for the extra victory. So we're getting 50 from our terraformer rating. That's crazy. Earth Catapult's great. Might be a little late. I don't think that's worth... Was it worth points? I don't know. It's a great card, but... if something's not worth victory points at this point, it doesn't really matter. Okay. No, I can do actions. So, I mean, obviously Tardigrades is going to Tardigrade itself. And then... So, I was talking about, for a while, using this card for an extra plant, but it doesn't make a difference right now, whereas it does make a difference for the tardigrades. So, we're going to use this to put an extra bacteria, well, 2 extra bacteria on tardigrades, which will be worth an extra victory point for us. And I think that's us done. He uses GHG because he can, but it just doesn't do anything for him anymore, I don't think. So, I can't play that card. I don't have any money. I mean, I could sell my last project in my hand to go up to 2 gold, but it doesn't matter. Our income's 22. We're going to get some huge victory points from that. No, we can just hard pass at this point. I think we're locked in. I think we've got this win, and actually by a fairly substantial window, which I was concerned about early on. That's my first time, I think, playing the UN. And honestly, I like it. Because raising terraforming rating, I mean, again, every time you do it, it's points for the end, but if you're doing it early, you're also getting income, so you have to sort of snowball your money. We actually would start this turn with 73 bucks in the bank if there was a turn. So if we had plants left over, we'd be able to convert it now. We can't, so we have to hit done, and then we have to say yes, even though the game sort of should know that we're thingy. Let's see. The game is over. I think we've got a pretty big win here, because we started with a bunch. Points from awards. We got 10 points from awards, which is insanity. Yeah, our cities are worth a lot. He had more points on the cards over here, purple, but that's it. 90 points is actually a monstrously good win. That's actually, like, embarrassingly good. I know that I said the AI is not pro at this game, but this is really sick. 68 is actually a really good score for a lot of these with the 4 players and the way it seems to work with the AI. It's just that 90 is stupid. Stupid. Imagine, though, if we didn't have these awards, we'd be at 80. And imagine that purple had claimed these awards, for example. You'd be at 78. So very close, just the award swing. I mean, again, we still won, like, monstrously stupid here. But you can see the 10-point swing from the milestone is a lot normally. It's normally huge. Because a lot of times the games are really tight. This one was not. But it was a hell of a lot of fun. Folks, thanks for watching. You can probably expect some more board game videos in the next couple of days because that's what I feel like playing today. So today I'll probably record a few other board games. Maybe I'll do another one of these. Maybe I'll do something else. And so over the next few days, you should see them. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.